Oh, I just love the feeling of twist out. Oh my god, I haven't done a twist out in a long time, guys. Hey curlies, I'm going to show you how to do a twist out finally. I haven't done a twist out tutorial in a very long time. I'm basically going to start on my hair. My hair is day 3 and I've had it in like a slick back bun. That's why it's quite stretched and doesn't have any curl definition at all. So this is a way that I refresh my hair instead of having to co-wash it or wash it. If I feel like the weather permits it or I just can't be bothered to do like the buns and stuff, I'll do like a twist out if I have the time, and then it just saves my hair for the rest of the week. So when my hair is in twist, I actually usually wear it back in a bun for like a few days until it's fully dry, and then I'll take the twists out and then my hair will have a nice curl definition, as you will see at the end of this video. I'm going to show you guys in real time instead of fasting up things and doing a voiceover. I'm going to actually show you step by step so you can actually follow along whilst I'm doing this, or just take, you know, steps and here and there that you can then do afterwards. So I'm starting off on dry hair. It's not wet at all. It isn't freshly cleaned either. The last time I washed it was 2 days ago. So no, 3 days ago, so it's day 3 hair. And what I'm going to do is actually, when you do a twist out, if you want great results, you probably want to make sure that the back doesn't have parting all the way down, just to make it look even. So what I will do is half and half my hair. So that the back is even in a way. You'll see anyway at the end of this video when I take it down. So this is a really great way, because a lot of curlies, obviously, when I have consultations and just people asking me online, how do I refresh my hair? A lot of people are lazy, and I understand, because natural hair care in general is not an easy thing. So stuff like this is a really good hack. Twist outs, braid outs, you can do the same what I'm doing here with braids, and the parting at the back doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just going to show you, but just as long as there's no like one section here and everything is pulled to the sides. I'm basically going to dampen my hair with some water in a spray bottle, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the product and begin twisting. I basically just did what I said not to do. Alright, so the bottom doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to be doing, I'd say smaller size twists, just to get a real nice definition for you guys to see. And I'm going to do it section by section for you guys to see the difference. So this is my hair. It's been stretched out, it's been brushed out, it's had gel on it, it's had all different kinds of things on it. You probably get best results on clean hair, but this is just another way to refresh your hair, because not everyone wants to wash their hair multiple times in the week. So I'm going to be using my Oh So Curly spray bottle. This is a, they call it a flare sol, and basically it sprays, as you'll see here, like a mist. So it gathers a lot. Look, all of that is wet already. So you manage to like save time because it sprays for longer with one pump. So there you go. I love this spray bottle. So I'll leave the link for that down below. So I'm just going to work that water through. Make sure you really get to the ends. I'm just bringing it all the way down. So now that this section is damp, I'm just going to spray a bit more to my ends. The ends are the driest part of the hair, so you want to make sure that your ends are nice and damp. So when I do twist outs, I don't stick to one product. I don't really have like that go-to for twist outs. I do have like combinations, but I always use a leave-in and then a cream or a butter or a creamy gel. These two always work together, so you want like a watery leave-in and then you want like something with more hold. So at the moment I've been using the Camille Rose Naturals Curl Love Moisture Milk as my leave-in, and then on top I've been using the Camille Rose aloe whipped butter gel, and they've both got macadamia oil. This has aloe vera in it and this has rice milk. Very good combination, which you will see. So I'm just going to apply a bit of the milk first. That out. So I usually start with a little bit, just because I'm using smaller sections. I don't want to overwhelm each section, but I will usually go in more with the butter gel. And then again, I'll just apply a bit more, same pea-sized amount to the ends of the hair, because these parts are always the driest. I'll just show you guys. You can see here, make sure that every section is moisturized. Doesn't matter if it looks a bit dry still, because we're going to go in with that butter gel and that's going to really moisturize it and give it the holds that we need. I also would recommend for twist outs that you want to get a dampen brush or a tangle teaser or a wide tooth comb. Now I'm going to go in with the butter gel, and I'm going to use about this much per section. So we've just applied the milk, and now I'm going to apply this to the full section, and this is what's going to really give it that amazing hold and the beautiful curl that we need when it's dry. Twist outs, they seem like difficult when I try to explain it to people, but it really is simple, and it's such a great hairstyle for if you're transitioning to natural hair. So now I'm just going to comb that through, because you want to make sure you have no tangles, because when you take the twist out, it's really not going to look great if there is tangles, because it's going to frizz up and you want it to be as smooth as possible. So I'm just going to put my dampen brush through, make sure that there are no tangles all the way down. Sometimes I have to go through this way, make sure this hair's out the way. And then you can again go through with your fingers. I'm going to apply one more bit of the butter gel, about this much. You'll feel if it's necessary, but you want it to be as moisturized and smooth as possible right now. It doesn't even matter if you have like the white residue on your hair, because you need it to be real moisturized. Otherwise, when you take these twists down and they're not moisturized, they're going to look dry and frizzy, which is what we do not want. Okay, so I think I'm ready to twist now. I'll probably move this section up as well. This up. Okay, cool. So, twisting the section, you want to half this section. Doesn't have to be a perfect half, but you want to split it in the middle as much as possible. So I'm gonna split it about here, and now we've got two sections. So now I'm gonna grab one section, and you want to grab it as much nearest to the root as you can, and then I'm just gonna take the other section, and you can do it in multiple ways. So you can take it one in one, and then you can twist it either under or over, whichever feels more comfortable to you. And in this section I feel more comfortable to do under. So I'm going to make sure again it's all detangled. You don't have to be perfect with it, but I'm just trying to show you guys the perfect twist out. So we're going to go like this, but I'm going to grab this section with my finger, and then we simply pull tightly, because you want it as tight and near to the root as possible, and then you want to grab as you go down. So we are grabbing, and then you'll see that I'm actually smoothing my fingers down as I go down, because I want to make sure again that there's no tangles. So I hope you can see this well, guys. I actually haven't done a twist out in a long time, but as you can see, look, it's like a little pattern, little rope going down, and you can see it's moisturized. You can see that white residue coming through, and then we're just going to continue this going all the way down. And then when you get to the bottom, you can actually apply a bit more of this. I like to just make sure my ends are really, really moisturized. So I'm going to keep going all the way down to the ends. Yes, your fingers may help. Well, yes, your fingers might hurt, but when I'm telling you, it's worth it. Plus guys, this is a really small twist. Like usually I do bigger ones, but as I said, for this video I do want to make them beautiful and small. So that is one twist done, one and done. And this is a really good protective hairstyle as well, because you don't have to deal with your hair now, it's just twisted away. So we're going to go through the rest of this hair. As you can see, dryness, and now we've got moisture. This is probably the worst type of hairband. I should be using my satin scrunchies. This is so bad, it really gets stuck in your curls. Look how much hair. Yeah, can't be using these. Okay, so that's 2 down. And now look, it already started to like shrink up and get fatter than it was before. Even this one I think has probably got a bit thicker. So there are 2 twists, and in this weather at the moment in London, it's already drying. So again, leave-in conditioner, because it's a bigger section, I'm going to use a bigger amount here. And also when it's a drier section, you want to just make sure that you really moisturize it with the water and the leave-in. Also guys, please let me know what you thought about my curly girl method video that I did a few weeks ago. A lot of people had a lot to say. I'm glad to see a lot of people really took it in a positive way and learned a lot from it and found it valuable and admired my honesty. There was a lot of like, I don't want to say trolls, but I feel like there are like these, I don't know if they work for the curly woman, I won't name her name, but I feel like this is my conspiracy theory, I feel like they search for curly girl method in the keywords and on anything, any platform, any social, and then if it's like a negative thing or something controversial, they're there ready to like send a whole paragraph to like defend the curly girl. It's weird. You know how I found it? I looked at another video that had the same title as mine, and I looked through their comments and the comments were like exactly the same, which was weird to me, but yeah, conspiracy theory there. Here is a butter gel. So again, using a bit more of that. Look how nice and moisturized my hair is already, because that section was hella dry. So again, really get down to the bottom. Make sure the whole section is moisturized. So nice to like revamp your hair when it's dry. I really love doing twist outs and just refreshing my hair when it comes to dryness, especially in this like humid weather. It's not the one. You can even like, if you have the time, twist up your whole hair in these smaller sections and just leave it like that. It might look like Hey Felicia, but you know, it's protecting the hair, and if you haven't got anywhere to go, might as well just protect your hair while you can. So now I'm going to go ahead with this front section and this front section. So I'm going to split this in half. God, when you have thick hair, this is the struggle. So I'm going to split this in half now, and then we're going to work through this section. So now we've come to my favorite part, because I only have 2 sections at the front, and I'm going to show you guys something called a flat twist, and that is like a cane row but a twist, and those are probably like the best type to do if you want your twist to be great from the roots downwards. But like I said, with this twist out, I don't need it to be perfect, but at the front I do like it to be quite neat. So I'm going to do 2 flat twist outs on one section and 2 on the other section. Just gonna brush this through, make sure that it is as detangled as possible. UKCURLYGIRL gel. I don't use it all the time though, in moderation. And then I'm just gonna apply that to my edges, because we want to make this nice and smooth and as sleek as possible, and just sleek this part of it. So what you want to do is, I start with a section here, I'm going to section that off, and then I'm going to separate, like we do with the normal twist, this section in 2 parts. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Now I'm going to go under like normal, grab that bit. But this time when I do the under, I'm going to grab a bit more hair. And then grab a bit more hair with this part. Oh, it's hard to explain, guys. Just every time I'm going down the twist, I'm grabbing the hair. I really hope this makes sense. And hope you can see as well. But you want to make sure that you're grabbing every single strand of hair. Nothing is left out. And you're sticking to... Oh, it's like cane rowan. It's really hard to explain. I hope you can see from what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're all the way down. It's like a normal twist again, so we just have to do the... I'm probably going to use my dampen because I don't think it is all the way detangled, so I'm just going to brush that through and then carry on as normal. Really hope, but look how beautiful that looks, guys. Yes. So this isn't going to be a updo style anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's not perfect because I'm taking them down, and once you take it down you're able to fluff out the twists and we can make it look even later. This is 7 twists on each side. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see my results. So I know I said I wasn't going to do a voiceover, but we have pretty much gone through the most complicated part. So now you just want to undo the twists once they're completely dry. Softly, you can even add a bit of oil to your fingertips just to make sure you prevent any frizz. But just softly unravel the twists, and then afterwards you're going to separate some of the twists that are a bit thick. You'll know which ones to separate, and then you just simply unravel them and separate in half just to give yourself a bit more volume. Once you are happy with the volume, you can then go ahead and just shake up your scalp, maybe even use an afro pick to make it bigger, and that is you done. That is your twist out done, guys. I really hope this was helpful for you. Make sure you check out my previous twist out videos, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.